I can't fuck with snakes. I ain't all the way back from my people, I pray I won't fortune for fame. I'm finna turn up and get they ass a taste. I thought I was global, they screaming my name. I'm everywhere like I'm the Chicago way.
Alright, now let us know who we got in the Chicago way today.
Yo, what's up? It's Glizzy Glow. Period.
Alright. Glizzy Glow, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing well as always.
As you should. Man, you wanna know something? I love the place we at right now. Would you mind letting everybody know where we at?
Right now we at Gigi Mink, the hottest salon in Chicago. We do nails, we got estheticians, and we got hairstylists, and we've been here for almost 7 years. And this is my establishment.
Period. Strong black woman, as you should. Gigi Minks. Do your homework on Gigi Minks.
Period.
Or research. But just to get it started. Could have been on DJU. You could have been on 16 Shop. You could have been on Ken Capone. You could have been on JRO. You could have been on Corporate Media Cartel. You could have been on any other platform, but you're fucking with the wave, and I appreciate you for that.
You know that.
Of course. Now, before we get started, I gotta tell you the most. You know, I'm not even gonna say tell you. I'm just asking because this is an interview. Okay. But I like to call it a conversation because we're just two adults talking here. Okay.
I'm sorry, I got kids. You know I'm a mother.
You good.
You know I'm a mother first before anything.
And that's something I was gonna talk to you about too. Now, I'm gonna ask you a typical question that any Chicagoan asks new Chicagoan when they see them. Where are you from?
I'm from Southside Chicago. I'm from Inglewood, but my whole family is from Motown.
Alright, and as far as, first off, I'm from Inglewood too. A lot of people don't know that, but I love the area.
Okay.
So, but what about you? Did you love the area?
Yeah, I love where I'm from. Like, I love where I grew up at, the people I grew up around, everything. I just, you know, I elevated, so, you know, can't stay in the same position forever.
And the best part is, yeah, she didn't stay in the same position forever. Which is why I take you doing big things.
Yeah.
As you should. Run your own establishment and everything. But, you know, the one thing that everybody forget to mention about where they from is about their school life. And when it comes down to schools, I've done research on other rappers who done interviews. And one of them by the name of Take a Poem. And he said before it was quote unquote gang banging, it was school banging. Meaning my school wasn't towards your school type shit. So what about you? You ever participate in those activities?
No, I ain't ever participated in those activities because I went to so many different schools and so many different parts of Chicago, so it's like I could never participate in that type of shit, so. Yeah.
Alright. See, I know someone else who participated in being in other schools. Her name is Lola Mike. She been to 6 different elementary schools. What about you? How many schools you been to?
Only elementary wise?
Any school wise.
Elementary wise, only been to like 3 different elementary schools, but high schools, I've been to like 4 different high schools.
And I went to only like 1 high school, and that high school was Kenwood. You happen to go there?
No, I ain't go to Kenwood.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to get that out of the way because I've been interviewing some people, and they had some pretty distasteful things to say about Kenwood.
Why?
They were school banging against Kenwood.
But Kenwood was really like, you had to be like one of those, like, and then it was like kind of medium smart kids stuff. Like.
And when you say one of those, you mean one of those that's on a good way or a bad way?
On a good way, cause I had friends that went to Kenwood and they was like, they mothers like kept them and stuff like that, like them type of kids.
All right. Safe to say I'm one of them, not one of those. Nah, I just said that all wrong. You said one of those, I was talking about some one of them. But, alright, but overall though, just to close out on that, any final remarks, comments, or shout outs you would like to leave about where you're from and your schools?
I mean,
as a matter of fact, which one of the schools you went to was the best school for you?
I'm gonna say DuSable was my favorite school that I went to. Cause it was just like, DuSable, they had the ones up in there. They had the ones up in there. So it was like, that was my favorite school. That was the school that I went to for my freshman year. So that was like our first day in high school. I'm seeing what the world really like for real. So yeah, I'm gonna say DuSable was my favorite school.
And what did the world really like?
Treacherous out here.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
Alright. Looks like I gotta do some homework on that. And what year was this for you? Your freshman year?
My freshman year was, I believe, 2011. Yeah, my beginning of the freshman year was 2011.
It's crazy. Because, like, the treacherous shit happened for me when I was in 5th grade during 2012.
Damn, I'm old.
No, you're not old. You're not old. Nah, look, you're just as young as I am.
Yeah.
You're just as young as I am, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, of course, in grammar school you learning other shit like that, but for real, in high school, because you get to actually start moving around for real.
Facts.
Yeah.
And that's something I can vouch.
Yeah.
Because, like, it took for me to get into my... Yeah, I would like to say freshman year.
Because that's when I first started, like, riding the CTA bus and shit like that. So it was like, you know.
And for me, I was always walking.
I thought I was grown.
I thought I was grown.
And then, like, that's when kids started getting behind the wheel and shit sophomore year. So it's like people picking me up and shit like that. Like, you know. So that's like when you really get your feet wet.
Oh. Sound like you made a lot of friends in your day.
Yeah, I was real popular growing up. Even when I was younger, but I was real popular in high school.
Alright. Wish I could say the same. But yeah, alright. Now, any final remarks, shout outs, or anything you like to say about the schools you went to and where you're from?
I mean, well, shout out to really just everybody who I came up with that's doing something with their life, doing something productive with their life, trying to make something out of their life. Shout out to them.
Alright, bet. And for the ones that is, are they with you now?
What I what?
Are they with you now?
For the ones that's doing something with it. I mean, not with me now, because I've grown and I have other friends, other places outside of where I grew up from. Okay. But I still fuck with them, yeah.
Alright. So hopefully they see this interview and reach out.
Yeah, for sure.
If they're able to, because not everyone from back in the day can still be a friend.
I still got, like, brothers and shit that I call my brothers that I grew up with and shit that, like, some of them in jail and stuff like that, some of them not. They still call my phone and shit like that. I still answer, so I still fuck with them.
Alright, bet. Now that we got all the bases out the way, let's talk about something that everyone needs to be talking about.
What is that?
Your music! Right. What else should we talk about?
Exactly.
Now, you are a rapper, right?
I am a rapper.
Are you sure you're just a rapper?
Am I just a rapper? I'm more than a rapper.
There we go. See, I'm glad you listened to that question there. Yeah, because I found out you're more than just a rapper. And I can literally see it, too. Look where we at. Exactly. You're an entrepreneur as well. I mean, you would call yourself an entrepreneur, right?
Yeah. I would call myself a serial entrepreneur.
Serial entrepreneur. All right, that's a new one. All right, now for the small fries that don't understand what that means, could you mind breaking it down for them?
I own multiple businesses. I have multiple different streams of income.
All right. You know, we don't hear a lot of rappers saying that, so it's like, and you've been doing this for 7 years for not just here, but every other business that you run?
Yeah, well, I would say not 7 years for each one, but like as the years went by, I grew and had more stuff to add on.
Oh, all right, bet. Now, we got to support black-owned businesses out there, so would you mind dropping all the businesses that you be running so we all can support?
So first of all, I'm Glizzy Glow. I'm a business, a rapper. You feel me? That's a business alone by itself because I make money off my music and shit.
As you should.
So, and then I got Gigi Me, which is my physical business here. Well, my girls work at. My girls that's been with me since my first salon, because this salon number 2 that I'm on. I expanded and got a bigger salon. And I sell hair. That's 2 different type of businesses though, because I make money off my salon and from off selling hair. And I also own an Airbnb business. I have 2 Airbnbs. All
right, Airbnb business. You know, I be having trouble with Airbnbs. I try to book them, they try not to let me get it. I don't know why.
I mean, Airbnb is really like, I don't promote on Airbnb anymore. I've actually branched off into my own thing. So I got my own short rental company right now. And I'm trying to expand and get as big as Airbnb. Hopefully one day bigger.
All right. And I like to say it will get bigger.
Period.
But all right, now on to the music, which majority of us know you from.
Right.
At least internet-wise, I should say.
Yeah.
But which one you like more, rapping or singing?
How you know I sing?
I do my research.
I like rapping more.
All right.
I like rapping more because I like talking shit.
Talking shit?
And I feel like I can express myself through rap because it's like you can really pop your shit through rap. Like, you can really get confident. Like, yeah, bitch. Like.
All right. So talking shit equals cuss words. Yeah.
And it's like an emotion thing. Like, when you sing it, you can get emotional and shit, but it's more like a sad emotion. It ain't more like I'm gonna pop it on you emotion, you know?
So is singing always sad?
It's not always.
Okay.
But majority of the time it is. Like when I get in, I do auto-tune shit because I be in my feelings.
You know, trust me, I understand that a lot. But since we like the topic of popping your shit more, what type of lane would you put yourself in as an artist?
Language.
Lane.
I would say I'm in my own lane. I feel like I created my own lane.
So they can't compare you to nobody.
No, they can't compare me to nobody because I don't rap like nobody. I don't go off nobody's flow. I don't do none of that. I don't pay attention. Like I like other rappers and I listen to other rappers for sure.
Okay.
But I don't mimic them or copy them or follow what they doing because I'm myself. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm in my own lane. I created my own lane.
And you know, when it comes down to rappers and not liking and not being like them or mimicking them, they say if you're remixing, you're following a trend. Is that always the case for you or no?
No, I don't feel like that's the case for me. I feel like if I remix it, I feel like I just like your beat and I like that you picked that. And I feel like I could pop my shit on it too in my own way because I don't go off other rappers' flow when I get on their beat. I go off my own flow.
As you should.
Yeah.
And I personally find it ridiculous. A remix doesn't necessarily mean you're following a trend.
Yeah.
It may be a trending song, but it's like if it's a trend to remix and then every rapper in the world remix and not
you gotta
just
think about it like great minds think alike. Like if you liked it that and I hear it and I like it, I'm gonna do it too. Like it ain't me following you. It's just great minds think alike. Yeah,
nothing wrong with that. At least I say. At least, and I'm glad you feel the same way. Now, if I'm not mistaken, 4 years strong. From what I've researched, you've been rapping?
You did some good research. Yeah, it's been 4 years.
All right on the nail with that shit. All right.
Yeah.
Now, would you say you progressed from then to now?
I feel like I for sure progressed from then to now because when I first started rapping, I didn't take this shit serious.
And was there personal reasons why, or you didn't have a passion for it yet?
I feel like I always had a passion for music, period, but rapping, like, I was just like, oh, I could rap, so I'm gonna just do it. But it wasn't like, oh, I could rap, I could make this shit make me rich. Like, no. It didn't click in until it was like, I'm getting paid from this shit.
And it's crazy because a lot of rappers tell me the same thing. They always say I was rapping just to do it, but the moment I learned that you can get paid from this, that's when I decided to take it serious.
Yeah, for sure. Like, my best friend, she was with me when I first made my first song. You know how I made it? I made it because we was in my room. I had this room in my house. It wasn't even my room that I sleep in. It's my room that I get dressed in. I had this room in my house and all my friends used to come over. We used to just drink and sit down and like, it had one couch in there. We used to sit on the floor and shit. Sit on the couch. We just be playing and shit. So one day we turned on a beat and they was like, everybody rap on it. Everybody take their turn to rap on it. So everybody was rapping on it and shit, and then when it came my turn, I started rapping on it. They was like, hey, that shit sound good, like, go record it. And then just so happened I recorded it and people was fucking with it.
Alright, that's a nice little story. Alright, and shout out to Bestie.
She the one who pushed me to do it. She like, man, go record that shit.
It always hit different when your best friend supports you.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes they say your best friend believes you more than you believe in yourself. Would you say that?
Yeah, I for sure say she believed in me more than I believed in myself. Because even when I was like, I don't want to rap, I don't feel like it right now. Like, she was on some, no, you finna do this shit. Like, you don't waste your talent. Like, so yeah.
Of course, and I wouldn't tell you to waste your talent because rapping is your thing. I also think singing is your thing, but you prefer to rap more, so okay. I would still encourage you to sing just because, like, me, I like singing. Like, with me, I be hearing rap all the time.
You know what? People who in the industry already who I meet and they hear both of my sides, they always be like, go with that one, the singing one.
Is that so?
Yeah, they be like, that's the one.
Then you might want to reconsider. I mean, still do you, but I'm just saying, a beautiful voice is what the world loves.
I think if I reconsider, it'll be me going off what other people want and not what God wants for me. With rapping, like...
Wait, Christian or Muslim? You said God.
I'm Christian.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I feel like whatever God put in me and that he want me to do, that's what I'm going to do. And I feel like that's what he put in me. That's what he want me to do. He want me to rap.
But alright. Now, it's a lot, like I said, Bestie believes in you. But you know who I believe believes in you more than Bestie?
God.
Of course. Especially since he made you in his image.
Exactly.
But what about the people that you made in your image?
My kids.
Exactly. Your kids believe you. I'm pretty sure they love you. I'm pretty sure every child loves their mother.
For sure.
But of course, how do they react when they hear your music?
Juju! Check it out real quick. I'm finna show you right now.
Alright, man.
This real live in the flesh, right here.
Real live?
This my twin. You want me to ask you too? Come here, BG. I'm doing an interview right now, right?
And this question is about y'all.
This question is about y'all, right?
Okay.
You might want to scoot in a little more in the camera.
Scoot down a little bit more.
Alright, there we go. We got everybody. We got everybody. We got everybody.
So what do y'all think about my music?
It's great. It's the best. It's the best.
What's your favorite song, baby?
Ring around the rosy.
Ring Brown Rosie? Sing it for me one time.
Ring around the rosy. Your pocket full of money. They don't shame.
But I'm living where it's sunny. What's your favorite song, baby?
It's Memo.
Huh? Dada? Huh?
That's okay. Yeah,
Dada? That's everybody's favorite one. What y'all like most about me?
that you beautiful.
Music wise.
Music wise?
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, that's your music the best.
My music the best. Who the best rapper?
You.
What's my name?
Glizzy Glow.
That's the reaction right there. That's a real live reaction.
Alright.
Alright, y'all.
Oh, and before y'all go, of course, y'all love y'all mother, right?
Yeah.
Of course, and I'm pretty sure you understand that as a rapper, we all love your mother. But we understand that y'all can look up to her, and she leave an influence on y'all. So Glizzy, before we let the kids have their way, what's your message that you would like for them to know for the rest of their life as they grow up?
For the rest of y'all life as y'all grow up, y'all know what I always tell y'all. Always have confidence and always do whatever y'all want to do. Don't ever care about what people think about y'all, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
All right, and with that being said, thank you for always supporting your mother.
Okay.
Both of y'all.
I want to be on here.
Go ahead.
I just had to get that. You know, you're the first rapper on the Chicago way to allow their kids to step onto the platform.
Yeah, for sure. My kids gonna be them kids that's in the media. They gonna be all that because my kids already be writing raps in their phone, all that. Like.
Oh, so we got some future rappers we're gonna promote too.
Yeah, I ain't had my kids from the rug. I told them always be confident, show y'all self. Y'all
So with that being said, you're very prepared for the Yoshan reactions for the kids, right?
My son be on Instagram already reading everything, and he be ready.
Mm.
Fly back to everybody.
Oh, okay. All right. And with that being, and by the way, Herb or Ari, in case you guys see this, I got high respect for Yoshan. I don't mean to offend y'all when I mention him, so please do not take it serious. I just gotta put that out there. All right, now we got a lot of other things to talk about, Miss Glow, but we can either talk about what the fans want to talk about, or we can talk about the bullshit the fans want to talk about. We got the funny shit and the bullshit. Which one you want to get into first?
Whichever one.
It's your interview.
We can get into the funny shit first.
I'm glad you said that.
What's up?
Because when it comes down to the fans, we gotta talk about this. Would you rather do your research or your homework?
Research or homework on what? Fans?
Anything.
I would rather do my research.
You know, there's a lot of other people that like to do their research too. You know who likes to do their research?
Who?
Lil Reese. And now I'm finna introduce you to something here. We understand in our 5 years of doing interviews, rappers can get bored during interviews. Like, be honest, sitting in front of a camera answering questions all day, it can be boring. Which is why you either smoke or drink. But we want you to have fun. We want you to have energy. We want you to smile because we're happy to meet you. We want you to be happy to meet us.
Right.
Which is why we got segments, which is questions we ask everybody, and hopefully when we ask these questions to everybody, we all get some good energy out of them. So these questions are meant to provoke energy out of you. Now, in this segment, we're gonna call it Lil Reese's Research. Now, Lil Reese, as I said, he likes doing research because every time he does an interview, this nigga don't know shit. Like, anytime you ask Lil Reese a question,
Like when he was like, I gotta do my research.
he like literally his exact words. Damn, I don't know. I gotta do my research on that shit. Like, dead ass.
Right.
But the fans get on his ass without knowing shit. And I feel like Lil Reese just generally don't know what's going on. So, we should give him a little bit of a pass. But just because we giving him a little bit of a pass, doesn't mean we should give everyone else a pass. I feel like you may not know everything, Glizzy. So I'm going to ask you questions about various topics. And if you don't know about this topic, all you have to say is, I got to do my research.
I bet.
And with that being said, would you like to step in?
Come on, Ari.
Y'all messy.
Nah, don't worry. This ain't messy. I promise.
This is messy.
You want to get a shot?
It's only about what the fans talking about.
We're going to shot.
I could start.
It's a yellow little shot that's like this one. The third one.
All right. All right, we gonna give it a little time. Now, before we get into these topics here, you think these topics are gonna be some messy topics or just some funny shit?
Just some funny shit until you get into the messy shit. Which is cool.
Okay. All right. Now let's hope Ari feel the same. She over here thinking these questions gonna be messy as hell.
She said, oh my God.
And just to make this clear, you do not have to elaborate on these topics unless you just want to.
Okay, cool.
Like I said, these questions will provoke energy out of you.
I see.
Turn the backside towards me. The backside towards me. Yeah. That's how I usually do it.
All right. I'm about to say the struggle is real. But all right. And before we get started, introduce yourself to the people, Ari.
Hey everybody, I'm not Ari.
Hey, Moolah.
Oh, A Moolah. Okay. All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. First topic.
What?
Don't worry. Aunt Glizzy says he knows Chief Keef from running for his life and hiding under buses. You heard about that? Or you gotta do your research?
I gotta do my research.
Oh, you ain't heard?
You ain't heard about that.
Oh. Well, I definitely did. I actually know the truth behind that, but I ain't gonna talk about that on camera.
You missed.
Hey, I'll be messy if I tell you what happened. All right.
Wait, I got a messy question for you.
Oh, is that so?
Why I'm not on that t-shirt?
You wanna know something? By the way, my profile picture, I got merch, y'all. Just so y'all know, I got Chicago Wave merch with t-shirts and hoodie.
You throw me on that t-shirt, I promise you I'm gonna buy one.
Hey,
Buy a couple.
hey, trust me.
Hey.
I've been told I need to upgrade because this has been like this since 2021.
I mean, I see Lil JoJo on the.
Take it, you know him.
Yeah.
And I was about to tell you the next
Oh
one.
shit.
On a porn site, when you type in BDK, Lil JoJo's video will pop up. You heard about that?
I gotta do my research. You gotta do your research.
Yeah.
Do your homework on BDK being on a porn site. Alright, next one. Rico Reckless says the JHE and Ruga's name stands for just hide, everybody. You heard about that?
No, research.
I gotta do my research.
Oh, is that
I heard
so?
about that.
Damn, slap me on the ass to call me Reese. Alright, next one. Memo600 said he wouldn't do a song with Kashh just because she's from the suburbs. I know about that.
So do I.
I want to elaborate on that.
Oh, you want to elaborate?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
You know, when I first started, well, you don't know. When I first started talking to him, I didn't like him because of that.
Oh, so I take it you were also a little bit from the suburbs?
I'm not a little bit from the suburb.
Oh, you're not from there at all?
I just don't like when men do certain stuff to women, or say certain things about women on the internet. Even if they don't like the person, or if they feel a certain type of way, you could have kept that to yourself. You feel me? Like, I just don't like when men do certain things to women, or say certain things to women, because I don't allow my son to do that.
Okay, and if we're being 100% honest here, he didn't necessarily say this towards Kashh. The reason why he said it is because one time I was on Spotify. I searched up Kashh Mirr, I found 4800 featuring Memo600. But he's not on the song, so a fan obviously made this. So I posted hoping it'll do the same thing I did with Memo600. Basically just influence everybody to do a song. Memo commented, I never see it. And then a fan asked him why, and he said that. He also said these hoes be chasing Chicago clout.
Right. Yeah, and I said, when I first met him, I told him I didn't like him because of that.
So do you forgive him for saying that?
I mean, I forgive him after he elaborated on it, but I still told him, and I stand firm on my reason.
Okay.
He know that.
And if I ever get the chance to talk to him, I want to ask him to elaborate his reason. You don't got to speak for him unless you just want to.
I won't speak for him. That's a grown man.
I would love to agree, which I do agree. Now, what about you? You want to elaborate, Ms. Moolah?
I don't know nothing about that.
All right, next one. G Herbo and Southside was on Funny Marco's podcast and they was being disrespectful and broke his $30,000 watch.
Oh, that's so disrespectful. I hated that for them.
I ain't gotta do my research on that.
Yeah.
I know about that. But I fuck with her. That's my bro, you know? So it's like, I don't got too much to say about that.
You know your bro mad at Chris Brown right now.
No, I don't know nothing about that.
You ain't heard?
I don't give no fuck about Chris Brown.
Oh, damn! So you don't appreciate his comments about the light-skinned niggas that's treated Funny Marco right now, right?
I never seen that comment.
Oh, this just happened yesterday. He did an interview with Funny Marco, said he wanted to get on his interview just because he saw that one. He asked him, so you just gonna let some light-skinned niggas bully you?
And who the fuck is you? Oh, bro, like, come on now. You a light-skinned nigga yourself.
Ain't different. All right, next one. Snapdog said in an interview that Kayla B was trying to talk to him and he almost had her.
These niggas almost had everybody. I don't know who that is, no disrespect, but come on, man. You didn't have her, so shut the fuck up, gang. Like, it's not that fucking serious. Y'all ain't gonna like me after this.
All right. Next one. Ari Fletcher says G Herbo still be quote unquote saying things that shows he's still trying to fuck.
If I was Ari Fletcher baby daddy, I would be saying things too.
Oh! I was about to ask that, but you know, it's crazy. It's cool when yo do it. It's a problem when Herb do it. Oh, you don't know it?
Fuck him.
But you heard what she said about Moneybag, right?
What she say?
She said that nigga actually cheated on her.
Right.
And when Miami asked her, did you cheat back? Her response is, girls
Black
be
women
cheating.
don't cheat.
And girls be cheating too.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
That ain't what she said. She said girls be cheating.
She said girls, but black women don't.
So you're not a cheater?
Am I a cheater?
You're not a cheater?
Black women don't cheat.
Oh, what about you, Miss Moolah?
I don't cheat.
I can't even spell cheat if you ask me.
Are you sure?
Positive.
All right,
Ask me
bet.
how to spell cheat.
All right, bet. How you spell cheater?
Oh no.
All right, next one. Tink went on live and admitted that her ex-boyfriend Hitmaker used to eat her ass all the time.
I gotta do my research on that, but that's pretty cool.
You support the ass eating activities?
I support that. I love Kevin Gates.
Oh, what about you, Moolah?
For sure, I gotta do my research on that though.
Oh, okay. Y'all participate?
Yeah.
All right. Strong men out there. All right, next one. Mello Buckzz caught Amari Blaze lacking at a party due to a fan sending her the location.
I ain't gotta do no research on that. I know about that.
Including the fan part?
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, the fans be bogus. Why?
But I'm not gonna. I don't want to elaborate too much on that because I'm cool with both of them. You feel me? Like
I'm cool. I fuck with both of them. I don't fuck with the fan that giving out looks. Why are you giving out looks?
I mean, that's fan shit. You gotta expect that. That's what fans do. They do shit like that. So you gotta expect that, especially when you in a music industry, you an upcoming rapper. You gotta expect shit like that. You feel me? So it's like
if a fan was to say no low with somebody that you don't like, would you thank the fan for that shit?
I mean, I ain't gonna think shit because if I'm on you and I really want to get you, I'm gonna get you. I don't need no fan to send me shit. I'm gonna fan your ass.
Alright. Next one. FYB J Mane recently said that he believes that he's bigger than FBG Duck, Lil Durk, Jay-Z, and Denzel Washington.
I gotta do my research on that. Okay.
It ain't no research.
Ain't no research?
That's fucking big.
Wanna sign a contract and explain why?
No, my bestie, she was not ready for this yet. She gonna talk from over there.
I told you it was gonna be questions for everybody. Alright, next one. As a matter of fact, the last one. King Lil J told his fans to run up $300K on his GoFundMe, and if they do, he'll take a lie detector test addressing the gay rumors.
I gotta do my research on that. I don't know about that.
Oh, you know?
I didn't know about that.
Oh, that's crazy. What about you, Moolah?
I knew about the gay rumors.
I
Oh.
don't know about that.
Yeah, them jail footage is a motherfucker.
My friends, you know I don't live in Chicago, I live in Atlanta. My friends in Atlanta be asking me like, yeah, you know what this is? Blah, blah, showing me videos and shit, like, you know? So it's like...
Alright. Alright. That's a nice way to put it. Alright. Now I gotta be fair here, because if I'm gonna talk about Lil J, I gotta talk about King Von. Now, as far as Von, that man also had a similar situation, but the thing is, he only told the correctional officers, aka COs, that he's gay and he wants to move to PC because of it. And he even tried proving it by saying gay shit towards other men. So as far as that situation, does that make him gay, yes or no?
No. I don't feel like that make him gay.
So saying if a man says more gay shit towards another man, that don't make him gay?
I mean, if you just trying to go to PC, like, I mean, niggas might not feel me on this because they niggas. But if I was a bitch and I was trying to do that, I don't feel like you gay. I'm not a gay bitch. But if I feel like I wanted to go to protective custody and I said some gay shit to go, that don't make you gay.
So you would do the same thing he did?
Oh, my grandma, I'm not going to protective custody. I get my ass beat before I go there.
Oh. And that means you would not say the same shit he said.
Yeah, but you asked me a question and said, do that make him gay? And I said, no, it don't make him gay.
Oh, my next question is, would you do the same thing that he did since it doesn't make him gay?
Hell no, I wouldn't do that. Whoop me, I'm going to fight back on my grandma. I'm not going to protective custody. I'm not no bitch.
What about you, Moolah?
I don't know nothing about that.
Okay. Would you either get your ass whooped or say some gay shit to go to PC?
Moolah say she ain't getting her ass whooped though.
I'll fight. Yeah.
All right.
I'll fight.
So King Von is not gay for the shit that he said, but yet y'all wouldn't do the same thing he did to go to PC. All right, that makes clear.
But listen, like, it depends on the circumstances though, you feel me?
Exactly.
All right, depending on the circumstances. Okay, if it's that bad, then maybe.
Oh my grandma, if I know I'm finna get out next week and you think you finna kill me, bitch, I'm going to protective custody.
By any means.
Oh, bro.
All right.
See you later. I got kids to make it home too.
And to summarize that, King Von is not gay because all he did was say shit towards the inmate versus Lil J.
We don't know what he said though. Nobody knows that.
You didn't see the jail footage?
Oh, it was footage.
It was jail footage. That's why I'm bringing this up.
I gotta do my research.
Yeah.
I gotta do my research.
Yep.
Cause I ain't see that.
Yeah, definitely, you ain't see that. That was so viral. They tried to. I ain't gonna lie. I avoided posting that because I didn't want to participate in some negative ass, funny ass shit like this.
Yes, you did.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I did not post that at the time, but when after Lil J shit came out, I tried to do compare and contrast just to make it a little fair for both of them.
I like you, friend. Like a pinch of messy, but trying not to be.
Thank you.
Yeah. You like to throw rocks and hide your hands.
Trust me, I'm not hiding shit about that. But alright though, that was a nice little game, and I got some energy out of both y'all.
Yeah.
Wanna play another game, or you wanna get straight to the bullshit?
I'm ready to get straight to this bullshit.
Let's do it. I'm not ducking shit.
And
if you did your research, you would know what to ask.
Oh, trust me, I know what to ask.
You say not too bad.
Okay.
So, straight to the bullshit then. Fuck the next questions. Fuck the next game. Alright, let's get into some bullshit.
Did you make your voice like this for the interview?
Nah.
Your voice really like that?
This is me.
You need a TV show.
I think I look good on TV.
I think you would do good on a TV show. Like, you got that little... Alright!
You know, that's a good impression of me. Alright, one of these days you're gonna see me impersonate your ass. But alright, we gonna worry about that later though. Now, let's get into some bullshit. We gonna start with some good bullshit.
Okay.
Now, you know, you're a fascinating woman.
I am.
I'm glad you agree. And I'm pretty sure you would agree too, right, Moolah? She's so fascinating, man. It's just crazy. Now, my thing is, we got, you know, we were speaking on him earlier. We got Memo. This guy has been in the industry, the streets, towards the industry, towards the streets again, fucking the people up. And trust me, that man, whoo-wee, that mouth on him is crazy. He will say shit and he will do shit. Right. He really stands on what he says. So it's safe to say he's one of the rappers that never caps in his rap. Right. And on top of that, he's very respected. But we thought this nigga would never chill down. And somehow, you made this nigga chill down. I thought this nigga was never gonna be in love. This nigga in love now.
Yeah.
So my thing is, how in the hell did you get Memo to fall in love? We never thought we would ever see this side of him.
I'm worse than him.
Oh. Alright. Alright. So that means he should be scared of you.
He is scared of me.
Oh, he is? How can you be in love with somebody you're scared with?
That's what makes it so great.
Alright. So tell me, how did y'all meet?
I knew he was gonna ask that. I knew he was gonna ask that. He been stalking me for a long time.
Oh, stalking.
Yes.
So we stalking somebody he's scared of.
He didn't know he was scared of me until he met me.
Oh, okay. This can be deceiving.
Yeah. But no, he was like, I'm not gonna say he's stalking me. That's just what I like to say to him. Like, you know, some funny shit.
Would you say he a simp?
For me? Yeah. Of course. But he was like DMing me on Instagram for like 3 years. Following me on Instagram, unfollowing me, unsending his messages.
Toxic.
I was never replying to him.
Damn.
Never followed him back ever.
Damn.
He a rapper. I know what he want. Like, well, I knew what he wanted.
And then he end up getting it?
I mean, eventually, yeah.
Alright.
But it was only because we met in person. You feel me? Like, he was DMing me on Instagram and shit. Yeah, I wasn't replying back to him. He followed me on Instagram, unfollowed me. You know, trying to get my attention and shit.
Of course.
I was never following him back. Because it was just like, you a rapper. Like, I know what you want. Like, you trying to fuck. Like, you don't want nothing with me for real. You not no regular rapper. Like, you were a known rapper. You feel what I'm saying? And I wasn't on that at the time. I was really just focused on some me shit. Like.
And how long did it take for him to finally get that?
Okay. Hurry up. She was actually with me when I met him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, so what did you witness?
She didn't witness nothing because it was too low key.
Oh, it was that low key.
Yeah, it was that low key. So, I was in a club one day. Mind you, I don't live out here. I live in Atlanta. So, I was in a club and shit, and I seen him. So I was like, you know, he been trying to talk to me on Instagram and shit like that. So I had seen him. He kept looking at me and shit. So I was looking good that day. I was like, I'm just speak. So I just spoke. I'm like, hey, what's up? So he had gave me a hug and shit. And then he was like, he didn't even.
It's just crazy. This man been stalking you from what you said, and you're the one who made the first set him.
Because he kept looking at me when we finally seen each other in person. This was our first time.
Hey, what did he look like when he was looking at you?
He was looking good. He had on like a little trench coat. He had his jewelry on.
Was he staring?
He was just giving me that look like, I see you, like, you know.
I bet that nigga was drooling.
Check it out.
No, for real. So I walked up to him. I'm like, no, I was actually walking past him because I was walking from backstage and he was in like a section.
Oh, so he was performing? I mean, you was performing?
No, I was just, you know, I'm a rapper, so.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
Because y'all both rapping, I'm assuming both y'all was performing probably.
You're the night.
Okay.
So, I was like, hey, what's up or whatever, because he kept looking, so I was just like, hey, you know. So he gave me a hug and shit, and then he pulled his phone out. He was like, put your number in my phone. So I was like, okay. I put my number in his phone, and then I'm not gonna lie, because I was finna film my movie first. I wasn't finna tell this part.
Oh, okay.
I had put my number in his phone, and then I text myself. I was like, Glizzy. But just so he can know who it was, but just like I had his number too.
Oh, so you wanted it just as much as he wanted yours?
I mean, after I seen him in person, it was like, I kinda like you a little bit.
Oh, so the internet be a motherfucker. You ain't like him on the internet, but then when you see him in person,
I
it
just
hit
don't
different.
do internet. Like, you gotta get up with me in person. Like, I gotta feel your vibe. Like, you know.
And that's exactly what he did.
You know, I was talking about God and shit. Like, I'm a spiritual person. Like, I gotta feel your vibe, feel your spiritual connection. Like, you know. And I felt a good vibe when I was around him. Like, okay, interesting. So that's how we met.
All right. Can I ask a dumb question?
Go ahead.
When?
No question is a dumb question if you don't know the answer.
Alright, when he met you and hugged you, did he whisper in your ear, Steve try?
If he would have did that, he would have never got a text message. No. Okay, so when I first found out, because I only heard like 3 songs by him before that.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, I liked his music. I always liked his music, but I was never the type of girl that's gonna go and look for everything you made, you know?
Oh.
If I hear something and I like it, I'm gonna download it, you know, and listen to it.
What's your favorite Memo song?
My favorite Memo song is a song with me and him. It's called Water. It's not out yet.
Alright, I was about to say, I never heard this song because it's not out.
It's not released. But when I first heard him say that, I was like, I love that. Like, but that's not the favorite one I like by him. I like his ad-libs though, you know? He's a good artist.
And like I said, this nigga Memo, he is one of the internet's favorite and respectable people. And I'm pretty sure you know when this nigga say something on the internet, it is iconic and it goes viral.
It's annoying.
It's annoying for Memo at least. But after talking with me a couple times, I think he understands that I'm the cool guy. The other niggas, they might be the bad guys to you. I'm not the bad guy.
I mean, he don't give a fuck about them being the bad guy.
Alright, bet. Then that goes to show he's matured about vloggers. But yeah, though, you want to know something that he said that stood out to everybody?
What?
I got it now. It's my turn. You remember that comment?
Yeah, when he said that about me, when that was like the whole rack had her. Yeah.
Now my thing is, it's my turn.
He said, somebody commented on our picture and was like, the whole rack had her, and he commented back and said, I got it now, it's my turn.
And then when they asked him, you say it's my turn, huh, gang? He said on LA. Yeah, so he was so serious. He was happy.
Yeah.
You made this nigga fall in love. But of course, if we're gonna talk about Memo and we gonna talk about what he said, we gotta get a little bit of a clear idea of what this nigga meant. So it's my turn. My turn.
Right.
My turn. What do you mean my turn?
Exactly.
Who had their turn before you?
Okay, so this was the thing with that comment, because I even checked him about that comment, because I took it the wrong way when he first said it. I was like, what the fuck you mean it's my turn? You should have said, like, you know, this is my girl now. You feel me? And he was like, I didn't mean no harm by that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just on some joking shit. Like, they was on some joking shit on the fake page, so he was trolling back with them. But he know how I am. Like, I troll back with fake pages and shit like that, and I say funny shit. So it was just like a joking matter. My man respect me, and y'all could see that. So it's like, I don't give a fuck about what other people think, as long as we know what we got going on.
And that's exactly what I'm gonna say. That man got high respect for you. And the fact that he's willing to tweak with a fan is crazy. No, it's not crazy. He has to tweak with a fan because they be tweaking with him. And especially about someone he loves, you better not let them talk about him.
And they see his profile picture when he did it. He was on it.
Yeah, you.
Exactly.
As he should, of course. And you want to know something? Even though we got them bougie ass fans, guess who else that supports y'all? Mama Duck.
Right.
Now, first off, do you know her personally?
Yes, I know Mama Duck personally.
All right, that explains. No. She's willing to speak on whatever. But that also explains why you were able to like the post. Now, how did she ever call? Did she call you when she saw that shit? Or
she didn't call me, no, but she talks to Memo all the time.
Wait, all the time?
Yeah.
About you?
Not about me, but I'm just saying period. Like, they have a relationship with each other.
Ain't that something? Now I got something else I gotta ask this nigga. Thank you. But as far as Mama Duck, you know, is there any other mothers that supported this relationship?
I mean, his mother.
Of course. Yeah, and as a mother, I'm pretty sure that motherly love hit different when it comes down to relationship.
Mother.
Yeah. That just proves my point. But yeah, though, anything positive you like to give to Mama Duck, because she's always on the internet, and sometimes she might be having to deal with certain comments too, like how Memo and you do sometimes.
I'm not gonna speak on the situation, but Mama Duck know me personally. Y'all can't be. They can pick up y'all voice on the camera. Sheena know me personally. That's what I call her. I don't call her Mama Duck. I call her Sheena. But I'm like we have a really good relationship with each other, like from other things that I don't want to speak about.
And you don't have to.
Yeah. But I really love her. Like, it's been good energy since I met her. She's never had nothing bad to say about me, all positive things. So, shout out to her. Shout out to Mama Duck. Because she support everything I do. And she gonna tell you I ain't wrong about nothing I do.
And I like to say you're not wrong about anything you do ain't either. That's what I would say, at least. I mean, I feel like you don't do nothing wrong because you're just minding your business, living your best life.
And I'm gonna live my best life every time.
But as you live your best life, sometimes it's that one moment where you gotta respond.
I'm gonna respond every time I get the chance to. If I ain't got time, I'm not gonna respond. But when I got time, I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna eat your ass up.
And
Fan of the fake page, I don't give a fuck.
And let's talk about this. You actually deleted this comment too, but I caught it. You also when this came out.
You was a messy.
Hey, how messy? You the one who said you eat that ass up, right?
Come on.
You gotta stand on what you say.
I'm gonna tell you why I deleted it too.
Alright, bet. Oh, so you know what you said then. Alright, but I'm gonna still put it out there for those that don't know. When Memo made that statement, you commented saying they expect bitches to be crying in the car about these niggas and they mad that I was raised to never take soft shit off no low life dog ass man at time. I feel like I'm not treated right. I don't care if I gotta start over 20,000 times. My peace and happiness over anything, any day.
Yes.
Why'd you delete it?
Okay. First of all, let me just disclaimer. I stand firmly on what I said and I don't regret what I said. So that's not a reason why I deleted it. I deleted it because my man told me to delete it because I don't have to explain myself to nobody. And he's right about that. I don't have to explain myself to nobody. He didn't feel no type of way about the comment because he know how I am. I would get on live on motherfucking Channel 9 News and say the shit. And he won't give a fuck. But he just don't want me feeling like I have to explain myself on every single situation because shit, he got me. He gonna explain it for me.
That goes to show how Memo has grown because there's a lot of media about him. Clearly he's media trained. He's helping you with that. You would say?
No.
Oh, so you already adapted to the media before this?
Yes.
Alright.
Just because my boyfriend have like a lot of clout and shit like that, like I've been clouded up in person.
That is facts.
Fuck an Instagram, fuck all that. I've been used to this shit. I've been getting trolled my whole life, so this not nothing that I'm not used to or that don't nobody had to train me to. You feel what I'm saying? But I respect my man. If he feel like I need to delete it and he feel like it's no reason for me to explain myself to these people because he gonna tweak their ass for me, then I'm gonna delete the shit. I don't mind listening to him. He right.
Mm-hmm. And the last thing that the trolls love to mention, first off, this is some little shit and childish shit, but I understand. And the childish shit is material.
Right.
And that material is a chain. And not the one you're wearing, but Teeski's chain. I don't know how true this is. I never once seen you wearing that chain. Okay. But is it true that you was wearing his chain?
Yes, it was true that I was wearing his chain.
And when you wore this chain, did that insinuate that this was your man at the time? Or no?
No, it insinuated that to people who was on the outside looking in, of course. They gonna think that because I got his chain on, it's a normal chain. Nobody have that fucking chain. Like, people gonna assume that anyway. You feel me? I never went on the internet. Teeski never went on the internet and said, "Oh, I fuck with Glizzy," or "Glizzy fuck with me." You feel what I'm saying?
Well, what was the chain about then? Was you planning on taking it?
In my music video that I had on another rapper chain, which was DMG T Money.
Shout out T Money.
Shout out T Money, that's gang. It was just for promotional reasons only. So when I said the lyric in my song, "Let Me Rock Your Eyes," that I feel like that was a good thing for me to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I'm putting on somebody's chain, they was gonna eat that up anyway, because this is an upcoming rapper in Chicago. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they gonna assume what the fuck they want to assume anyway. So I just let them assume it. And there's no explaining to nobody. Like, y'all could think I fuck with whoever y'all want to think with. Like, you know, if I'm not confirming it, then that's not what it is.
Then with that being said, they need to stop making up shit about you.
I mean, y'all can make up whatever the fuck y'all want to make up about me, because either way it go, I'm going to progress off of it, good or bad.
I wish so many women had that same mindset you have. But it's a shame that they don't.
It is a sad shame.
And with that being said, Is there any positive messages that you would like to send to Memo and Teeski?
Why you say Teeski though?
Because they make a big deal about you and Teeski.
Who is that?
Who is they? And what big deal did they make?
That y'all supposedly dating over this chain, which you made clear it doesn't matter. And this is for promotional reasons. Which also means that this is your homie, in a way.
What I want to say is to my man, thank you to my man.
I didn't even say that.
But I just want to say a positive message to my man, like keep going, keep doing what you're doing, cause you got everybody mad, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you must be doing something right. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. But I really don't got shit to say to Teeski. Like you gang, you cool. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's not too much I can say. Like keep doing what you're doing. Like people gonna talk. That's just how it is.
Then with that being said, I hope I can one day wake up seeing you with Steve Dry Chain.
I'm with Steve Dry Train every day.
All right. Can't wait to see a picture. All right. Now, you know something? We gotta talk about some deep shit now. Now, you know who Anne-Marie is, right?
Yes.
All right. You ever listen to this? You ever listen to this song called "Pain Never Looked This Good"?
No, I never listened to that.
Oh, you haven't? Well, I did. And let me break it down for you real quick. Now, there's a rapper by the name of 600 Breezy, and I think it was last year, or maybe earlier this year, I don't remember. But there was a point in time where he was dealing with trauma because his girlfriend died. And the thing is, he did an interview talking about it, and the girl that died, she died to her suicide. Let's get that out of the way, and may she rest in peace. But Breezy also stated that she told him that the time that she was going through shit, but he didn't notice it because she was so beautiful to the naked eye. Which kind of...
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
That's...
A lot of people don't know that.
That's traumatizing.
Very traumatizing. And I say it's traumatizing because I understand Breezy in a way. It's been times where I've looked at a woman and I've never thought she could go through anything suicidal just because she's pretty. So I get Breezy on that. And this don't apply for just Breezy's situation. And Marie is another example too, because I like to say that she's pretty, and I'm pretty sure you would say the same thing along with her fans.
You know we grew up in the same area, so I know her like personally. Oh,
and the fact that you know her personally goes to show that you know for a fact just because she's pretty doesn't mean she don't go through shit. Right. Which is why she made this song, Pain Never Looked This Good. And that she also made a music video for this too. She revealed how growing up, her mother used to have boyfriends, maybe abusive relationships, and she would grab a knife and try to help defend her. And just to eventually grow up being a teenager, being kicked out of the house by her mother. Along with that, sometimes she might be homeless, maybe even live with her uncle. And her uncle wasn't a good uncle, putting hands in places where it shouldn't be. But overall, look at where she at now. Right. Superstar, representing Chicago.
Right.
But the thing is, because she's beautiful, you wouldn't think she would have went through shit. As a man, we live in a male-dominant society, and it's like, we know there's women out there, but we don't notice the problems that they go through. Right. And we don't try to acknowledge it because of how beautiful they are. When you look in the mirror, it's pretty clear. You see how beautiful you are. But the thing is, you see what we don't see. Your past. And we don't know a lot about your past. We can assume that you went through nothing. But in reality, you definitely did. And I'm not saying it's like I know you, but it's facts. Everyone goes through something from time to time. Which is why I want to ask you, as a woman, is there anything traumatic that may have happened to you in the past that still haunts you to this day?
Yeah, it's a lot of traumatic shit that happened to me that still haunt me to this day. But what do you mean, like action-wise or shit that I did?
Wherever you're comfortable with speaking with.
I mean, I'm a pretty open person. Like, I'm not a person that had from reality. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel comfortable with speaking with anything. But I would probably say losing people. That shit had like a traumatic impact on my life. Because like people that I thought that I'd be here for a long time and that I was really close with and they died, that took a toll on me at a young age and I didn't know. You feel what I'm saying? So like, say like, I lost 2 people when I was 12 or whatever. And I didn't know that I was going through what I was going through until I got older. And me and my mama actually had a conversation about it, like, we was talking about that shit, and she was saying like she seen a change from when I was younger and when I went through that. So I feel like death with people take a big toll on my life. Cause I'm one of them type of people that once I get close to you, I'm a lover for real, for real. I don't let a lot of people get close to me for real. If I fuck with you and I love you, I'll let you get real close to me. But I don't really fuck with a lot of people. So it's like when I do that, and I get close to you and something happened to you or you passed away, because I've lost a lot of people in my life. You passed away, I feel like that shit take a big toll on me, because I'm one of them people that don't have a lot of people around me. That I'm one of them people that's big on trust. If I don't trust you, I don't have you around me at all. So like when I trust somebody and I love them, I fuck with them, I be with them every day. I call them every day. I text them every day. I tell them I love them every day. Like I tell them what I love about them every day. So it's like when I lose them type of people, it take a toll on me and it put an impact in my life. And like I didn't notice that when I was younger because I was a kid. You feel me? So like when I lost those people when I was young, I feel like that shit turned me to something that I wasn't. Cause I ain't grow up to be in the streets and doing this and doing that. But when I did that, I started turning to a whole totally different person. But I feel like my kids slowed me down a lot. So now I know when it happened and I see it and it go on, I know how to handle it.
Would you say those kids saved you?
Yeah, for sure. My son, the most though. I would say my daughter, she came 2 years after my son. But I would say my son, he grew up with me because I had my son when I was 17. I was still in high school. So it was like trial and error with him. Like I learned a lot of shit from being a young mama with him, and like certain shit like you can't do no more. You got a baby at home. You got somebody. At first I used to be on some YOLO shit like shit. I don't give no fuck like But if you die and you do something that's gonna make you die or put you in a situation or make you go to jail for the rest of your life, you got somebody out there that that's dependent on you, that's looking up to you. Ain't nobody gonna raise your kids like you do. So it's like, that really clicked in with me when I had him.
Have you ever been discriminated by society for wanting to do this, but because you're a woman, they want you to live by the stereotypes?
Yeah. Okay, so it was a big thing when when I first started rapping. I'm gonna say that. We're gonna go back to the music. When I first started rapping, I was a tomboy. Like, I ain't used to twerk and do all that extra shit. Like, I used to dress like no girl. I used to do none of that shit. Like, I never was interested in women. I never was a female that liked the girls, none of that. But I was just grew up around all boys, so I was just naturally in that habitat. Like, so when I first started doing music, people used to always tell me, "Oh, you need to rap about girl shit. You need to act like a girl. Like, you need to, do shit girly in your videos." And I wasn't comfortable with it. You feel what I'm saying? So like, what was your question again? If I could tap back into it.
You ever been discriminated by society for wanting to do this, but because you're a woman, they want you to live by the stereotypes,
exactly.
which you was breaking down.
Right. So when they was telling me that, I was like, I'm just being myself. I'm just being who God put me here to be for. But I feel like once I got older, I started tapping into like, being like more feminine and shit. But I definitely feel like I got discriminated for that because I was real like tomboy like at first.
Now, do you feel like just because people might see you smiling and happy that they wouldn't understand the struggles you go through in life as a woman?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I don't wear my pain on my sleeve. I don't show people that side of me. Like, what I put out on the internet, people will never know what I got. People think they know me because of what I put out on the internet. I put a lot of shit out on the internet just for people to throw them off. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people think they know what's going on in my real life. They don't know what's going on in my real life. So, yeah.
Now it's going to be the next thing I was going to tell you. This can be deceiving. Because we live in a world where women are, like yourself, indeed beautiful, they can just assume that they know who they are and what they're like just because of how beautiful they are. Which is why I was going to ask you, do you feel like just because you're pretty and beautiful to the eyes of everyone else that they have an idea of who you are? Yes or no?
Yes, I feel like that. Yeah.
So, because you're pretty or beautiful, as they might say, they can tell you who you are just because of that. Since that's the case, what makes you feel like it's easy for people to know who you are without having prior knowledge of who you are?
What will make it easy? Just listen to my music and shit that I say in my songs and shit like that. Cause I be speaking facts. I don't be capping in my raps. Like, I feel like that'll be a thing that'll, you know, make them know who I'm really is. But I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I'm a bad bitch anyway. So it's like the shit that I say in my songs and shit. I be saying some shit that I go through and shit like that, but I always tied up with it. Yeah, but I'm still up here and I'm still like doing it. I'm still that girl.
You know, a lot of people wouldn't say that, but to hear you say that, it is different. Which is why I like to say, for your case, pain never looked this good. But just because pain don't look this type of good, don't mean that they can still know who you are. Even though you said they do, looks can still be deceiving. So until they get to hear your music, they won't have an idea of who you are.
They need to go listen then.
Exactly. Now, another topic we need to talk about here. When it comes down to women, it is a common topic that comes up on social media that men do not do enough or don't at all protect women, particularly in the black community. And as a black man, I like to say that men do a good job protecting black women, but at the same time, I'm not blind to the facts here. There's a lot of men out here, and even in the black community, that don't show much or do much for women at all. Which is why I want to ask you, do you feel like when it comes down to men or in the black community, yeah, we gonna say in the black community, do you feel protected by black men? Yes or no? You say no? What about you, Glizzy?
Why not?
As a matter of fact, we gonna break down your answer.
No,
Tell me why.
I just don't feel protected. Like
By black men in general?
By men in general, no, I don't feel protected.
Why?
I feel like black men, they just so aggressive. And then like, a man's supposed to be a protector, but I feel like when you're in a relationship with somebody, like, they be aggressive, abusive. So how am I supposed to feel protected by you and you doing shit to me that you call yourself protecting me from somebody else? Like,
True.
no, I don't feel protected.
And you know what? I feel like I'm going to elaborate on that because I feel like a lot of these men in Chicago channel the energy that they get from outside and bring that home on their girl. But I'm not going to say, let me clear that up. Because I'm not going to say it happens to me because it does not happen to me.
Okay.
I don't go for that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Arby don't either. Arby will knock a nigga out.
So this your twin right here?
Arby will knock somebody out for me. Like, I'm the nice one.
Oh, you're the nice one?
Yeah.
Girl, I'm nice.
She is nice, but she can get like that if she wants to.
Alright, and let me tell you something, Ari. It is said through men and women and other forms of people that when it comes down to the topic of black men protecting women or men in general protecting women, they aim to only protect the woman if this woman is a housewife. So would you say that you would have to be a housewife in order to be protected by men?
No, that's bullshit.
No.
Why? Why I gotta be a
I don't
housewife to
feel
be
like that.
protected? No.
But I am a housewife.
I'm not.
You are?
Yeah, I am.
Baby, I'm from the streets.
Yo, Glizzy says she the same thing. But yeah, she's a housewife.
She a housewife, for sure.
No, I used to be.
Yeah,
I used to be
you
in
can
the
switch over.
I'm not gonna say for the streets. I used to be in the
I'm
streets.
for the streets.
You're not wrong. I was single.
So you're for the streets or from the streets?
both.
Oh, okay.
Get like that.
Yeah, and she not wrong because she's single. She a single woman. That's what single women do. But me, by me being in a relationship, I'm not gonna say that.
And with that being said, your man does a good job protecting you?
My man does a great job protecting me. Matter of fact, the other day, a nigga tried to talk to me and he went there.
Oh,
All the way there.
As he should.
period.
So with that being said, you're doing a good job out there, Memo. You ain't gotta worry. You protecting your wife as you should. And now, remember how you was telling me about being a female rapper? They wanted you to rap about this. We're gonna talk about something else. You know, and this is something that I wanted to call the OnlyFans topic. So,
Okay.
and it's respect or doing what you have to do. Now, when it comes down to women, for a long time they have been discriminated by society. Sometimes even women themselves. That they are often told that they cannot, if they can't apply themselves for something that's respectable, they would have to use their looks or their bodies to get them to where they want to be. But nowadays, it's only for money.
Yo.
Julia. Beijing bad with that Get her, Shamar. Get her for real. You see my baby playing my shit.
That just proves our point from earlier.
You gone?
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
Let me know you leave.
Okay. Wait, lock the door. Okay.
But yeah, though, for a long time, women have been discriminated by society, and if they're not doing something that's respectable as a job, they would have to use their looks or their bodies to get any type of money or anything they want to be, or anywhere they want to be. But overall, this is just back then. Nowadays, it said it's only for the money. But people don't understand that this is nothing but proving the same struggles and stereotypes that women are often faced with growing up every day. So the question is, do you feel like if a woman has absolutely no choice and they have to go down the path of strippers or anything that downgrades them but for financial reasons, that it's okay, yes or no?
For me?
No. Women in general.
I feel like it's okay for them. But not for me.
What about you?
Yeah, it's okay.
For them and not for you? Or for both?
To do what again? What I'm doing?
What I'm asking is, there's nowadays, we got women who are doing X, Y, and Z, showing off their looks and bodies for money. But this is doing nothing but proving the struggles and stereotypes that women have faced with ever since back then to right now.
Right.
Nowadays, they saying they only doing this for the money and there's no strings attached.
Period.
But at the same time, this is the struggles and stereotypes that they're faced with growing up that will do nothing but downgrade them. So is it okay for women to do that? Yes or no?
Yes.
And including yourself? Yes or no?
Yes.
So you would do that?
Yes.
All right. You say no. You say yes.
Yes.
Explain your reason why yes. Then you can explain no.
I just wait. I don't see nothing
This is
wrong
single
with
women.
it.
This is single.
Oh yeah, that's the main difference here. You're single.
I'm single,
And
so it's like-
and are you speaking for all women who's single or for women who's in relationships too?
Okay, I'm gonna speak for women that single. We're gonna do that because if I was in a relationship, no, I wouldn't be just.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
But if I'm single, hell yeah, like what's the problem?
If I was single, hell yeah too.
So you would start an OnlyFans if you were single?
Hell yeah, I was starting in a relationship. What's up?
Oh. All right, man.
I don't think I have the balls for OnlyFans.
I got the balls for OnlyFans.
You a
And being in a relationship with one?
like what?
And being in a relationship with
I
one?
feel like OnlyFans, you could just show your feet. You could just show, like, you don't gotta really be on there getting, too wild. So, yeah, that's
What's your definition of too wild?
My friends who got OnlyFans be getting on there wow. Like,
Oh, I ain't trying
And
to
you
be
support
wild.
that?
hell yeah, get your money however you need to get it, bitch. Bro, like, they don't got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
All right. Well, since this is yes for you, why is that even an option for women? Because women do not want to be labeled in these categories, but because of the hustle, they feel like they have to do it.
Like you just said, they have to do it. You don't know what people go through.
Yeah.
It's hard out
You
here.
gonna judge people, you not God.
Okay? You can't judge nobody. Get it how you gotta get it.
My friend asked, like, she supposed to ask the other day on OnlyFans, it was moving like water. And I was like, bitch, I'm proud of you. Even though I would never do that, it's like, I won't judge you because it's like, bitch, it's your hustle.
Oh, are we going to shout this friend out? Because we're supporting the hustle here?
Oh, bro, I'm not shouting her out. No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, whoever you are, friend, she supports you.
I do support you, friend.
But you said no. So with that being said, what is some advice that you can give to women to let them know that they do not have to use sex as a way to gain privileges in life?
None.
So women should use sex to gain privileges in life?
I ain't say sex, you said OnlyFans.
No. I labeled it OnlyFans, but I also said respect or doing what you have to do.
If that coochie good, do what you gotta do, sister.
Okay.
Well, I ain't say yes for me. I'm saying I ain't say yes. Fuck like having sex.
When you say yes, you're speaking for everything. OnlyFans, stripping, sex, all type of shit that downgrades
You
women.
gotta act like you ain't speaking for sex. Girl, like, stop.
Girl, be
So do you support all things, or you're only supporting a limited amount of things? Everything. So with that being said, women can use sex as a way to gain privileges in life, and it's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Can niggas use guns as a way to gain privilege in the street?
Exactly.
And guess what? I personally believe no.
Why not?
Why?
All right, tell me this. You think you a man with that gun in your hand?
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm a man without it. And because I'm a man without it, I know with or without a gun, at least for me, I always can get respect from the streets.
If you ain't got no gun, you can't beat no switch.
And guess what? Who says I'm not gonna have a switch?
I'm not talking about you though.
Oh, alright, bet. Overall.
I'm talking about if you want to shoot and gang bang, say you run to your op, you can't fight, bitch, you gonna get switched down.
Alright, say less. Let me ask you this then. There's a rapper by the name of Chico Too Fed, and I asked him a certain question. I asked him what's his definition of a gangster. And he said a gangster is what a gangster is. He gang bangs, he tote guns, he hurt people, and he stay on the block.
Right.
Do you agree with that definition?
Oh, bro, I agree with that definition.
So you have to gang bang to be a gangster.
Yeah.
All right. Would you say you're a gangster?
No.
Have you ever been one?
Yes.
And when you was a gangster, you was gang banging.
I was gang banging hard as fuck.
Yeah, I used to gang bang.
Oh, y'all both used to.
I'm saying fuck dead people, all type of shit.
Used to get
And you don't want to reflect on what specifically you said.
No.
Hell no, because I ain't mean that shit. I was young.
Oh, you don't mean it.
I was young at the time.
I mean it, but I ain't repeating it.
Oh, okay.
Not right now.
She meant I didn't admit it. I admit it. Let me tell y'all, I was young and I was dumb. I was like 14.
Young as hell.
13. You feel me? I don't even know what I'm saying for real. I'm just hanging with these niggas, they cool, and I'm thinking I'm cool and shit.
Alright.
Nah, for real, I grew up with these niggas, these my brothers, like, you feel me? Like, I'm hungry, they gonna buy me something to eat. They them type of niggas, like, these my brothers, so I'm going whatever off they going off of. But once I got older, I realized that shit ain't what it is. You feel what I'm saying? I got kids to live for, like, I ain't mean that shit, and I don't disrespect the dead. I'm not no disrespectful ass person, like, I'm just off some, I'm a kid, I'm going what I'm growing up with and seeing, you feel me? But once I start having my own kids, it's like, you can't go back there, you a mother, like, you don't move like that.
So with that being said, would you say you was easily influenced back then?
I was easily influenced back then. Hell yeah, I can admit that, but now, hell no. I'm the influence now.
All right.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we need out here.
Yeah.
All right. So it's good to know that you think you got, well, it used to think that you had to be a gangbanger to be gangster back then. Because a lot of people would say back then. Nowadays, I like to disagree with that statement. So do you still disagree with that statement?
What statement?
That you have to gangbang to be a gangster? At least nowadays?
Nowadays, you do have to gangbang to be a gangster. You gonna be one or you not. It's just that simple.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, and I'm choosing not. I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather be a boss before I be a gangster.
All right. Now, remember the topic we talked about? Like once again, it's brought up about how they try to tell you to rap about this, but you didn't want to.
Right.
You're not the only one who go through that problem.
Do the bad thing. Go sit down.
You're not the only one who go through those problems, because when it comes to today's era of female rappers, women have been told to rap about sex to get in the industry.
Right.
Then later on, fans and sometimes celebrities and maybe even the industry itself will always complain about how women are only rapping about sex. But now we got women who can blow up off drill rap, which is something different for males to hear. But even then, they still complain about women rapping about drill and say lead this to the man and stay in the woman's place. So the question is there anything wrong with how a woman is rapping for the industry or the music audience in general? Yes or no?
I feel like it is with certain people. So I feel like if that's your thing and that's what you're going for, then go for it. I feel like if that's what you want to rap about and that's what you feel like you want to rap about, then go for it. Don't let what other people think and what other people think what you think other people want to hear determine what you want to rap about. I feel like whatever comes to your soul, whatever comes to your heart when you hear a beat, that's what you need to be rapping about. Because nobody told certain rappers when they made hit songs, oh, this the lane that you need to be in. Only rap about this. You feel what I'm saying? It was just like they heard that beat, or this producer heard that beat, and they heard this image for that song, or they heard this type of category for that beat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, go with what your heart tell you to go with, and go with what your mind tell you to go with what comes out your mouth. Because if it's hot, it's gonna be hot. No matter what you're rapping about.
Even if it's cap?
If you used to capping in your rappers, then I would say even if it's cap, yeah.
So even if you're gonna be a cap rapper, it's okay to rap about this because if it's your heart?
Yeah, because that's what other people feel. And if in your heart you feel like you want to rap about what other people feel, then yeah.
And the crazy thing is, one of my main reasons for asking, because we got other people who feel, like Spider D for example, he feels like female rappers are only good for rapping about sucking dick and shaking ass.
Right.
So it's like, and the reason why you say that is because majority of the female rappers that say they are on the drill rapping style are 100% cap in his eyes. So it's like,
I feel like they 100% cap too.
all female drill rappers?
Not all, but like 90% of them, because they not really living that shit for real.
Then with that being said, if you don't mind, of course, name at least 3 rappers, or female rappers I should say, who are living what they rap about.
I'm gonna say number 1, Mello Buckzz. I fuck with Mello Buckzz. Like, I feel like she really grew up in that shit, and the shit she rapping about, she really living that shit, because I could tell the fake from the real, because I really grew up in that shit. I don't rap about the shit I grew up in. Like, real street niggas on my soul. Real street niggas, if y'all rappers, niggas that's in the street for real, they got clout, shit like that, they got a name for doing shit, they know me, and they know where I'm from, they know who I've been around, they know shit I've done, all that. Like, I don't portray myself as that now because I'm a boss, I'm a businesswoman, I elevated from that, you feel what I'm saying? I stand firm on that and I don't mind, I'm not ashamed of that, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I know the cap from the people that's really living this shit for real. I can't really name no other female rappers because I don't really know them for real, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
oh, so you're only saying it because you know for certain that Mello is. You don't want it to make an inference based off what you hear.
I mean, yeah, that's my sis. Like, I know, like, people that know her, I know her personally. I know, like, you know, I done seen shit and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she really go about the shit that she raps about.
And only her?
I mean, other female drill rappers, I don't really know them for real personally. They might be not capping, you feel what I'm saying? But I don't know that because I don't know them for real, you feel me? So I can't vouch for them, or I don't know nobody that knows them for real. So it's like, I can't say that. I'll be lying.
Alright. Man, overall, even though you choose not to stay and go rap about this because you elevated for it, anyone who knows you knows if you were to rap about it, you are not capping. I'm not capping at all, for sure. I done did a lot of shit growing up. Like, I done been in a lot of them situations growing up. Like, for real. Not no cap shit. Like, dead ass serious. Like, you know, me and you had conversations about this shit behind all the shit. And everything you tell me stays between you and me unless you want to address it. For sure. Like, I mean, I don't mind addressing it, but like, I done been around people that's really in the streets for real. My family in the streets for real. Like, I done been around that shit, but I elevated from the shit and I don't go by that shit no more. Like, I'm on some real boss shit. Like, so it's like, I left that side of my life. And I salute you for that. Yeah. I feel like other people should leave that life alone, regardless of their character. Yeah, because like with time you elevate and you grow and you learn shit. Like, it's like that's not
especially as a female. That shit not cute no more. It's not.
Wait, not no more. For the ones that is doing it.
Yeah, that shit, all that rapping, doing all that, I don't give a fuck. If you still live it, used to live it, that shit not cute. And I'm speaking to whoever still do it.
So, in your eyes, any female rapper that's making drill music, they need to cut it out?
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, it's okay, like, to put in some lyrics, like, little shit, but no, that shit not cute. I'm sorry.
Do you agree with her statement?
I mean, I agree, but at the same time, it's like, that's your life. That's what you want to do it. But I got kids and shit, so it's like, I want my kids looking up to some positive shit.
All right, so you have more of a reason why.
Yeah, I got more of a reason. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. If I didn't have nobody looking up to me, I'd probably be saying and doing whatever too. For sure, because it's like, what the fuck I got to lose? And if I was young, I'm gonna say that too. Cause like when you young.
You are young. I like to say you're young.
I don't feel like that though.
Maybe because you.
I've been through a lot at a young age, yeah. So like when you young, I feel like it's trial and error, like. But once you get to a certain age, you're just like, damn, you ain't gonna learn from that shit, like. Where's that shit getting you at for real? That shit not getting you nowhere. You gonna get your little clout and little followers off that shit, but at the end of the day, you want some bigger and better shit. You want to get endorsements. You want to get deals. You want to get this and that. So it's like people don't want to, you know.
And for me,
invest in nobody that's not on shit for real. You worried about the wrong shit.
And for me to be 20, about to be 21, a couple more months, I understand.
You 20?
Oh yeah, younger than I look, don't I?
Oh, you a baby.
Don't ever play with me like that.
Your age said this shit. I ain't play with you.
The age don't define.
Oh, okay. I know that's
You doing big things for your age.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like 20, I would never
expect
you young as hell.
I'm just a nigga though.
No, you making an impact. Motherfuckers watching.
I appreciate it.
You got a nice platform.
But I ain't shit.
Give yourself that.
You ain't shit.
I ain't shit. I'm just a nigga.
Don't say that.
Why?
Because I feel like
what?
If a person like me, I don't feel like I'm just a bitch. You know what I'm saying? A person like me fuck with you and I fuck with what you doing, then you not just a nigga. You doing something for real, for real. There's a lot of other people that's bigger than me that's really fuck with you, like.
Yeah.
So to you, I'm more than just a nigga?
Yeah, for sure.
Why you just say you just a nigga?
Like you putting Chicago on a platform that other people don't see us in, you feel me? I don't live in Chicago, so my friends I got friends that's not from Chicago, that's from fucking Panama, Florida, Atlanta, Cali, like they always think of Chicago as bad, like we not on shit, like we outdated, we just want to kill each other and fight each other and shit like that. When I tell them about the positive shit, it's just like, you one of those things when they see you posting me and shit like that, like damn, like Glizzy, you raw, like, you know, you feel what I'm saying? So you create that type of platform for Chicago that feel like, make us feel like, damn, we doing something, you feel what I'm saying? So you not just a nigga. Don't say that. I fuck with it, for sure. I support it all the way, because it's like, shit, we got motherfucking Say Cheese and all these other people, like, not to discredit them, because, you know, they put people on a big platform, but, like, this Chicago shit, this our shit, like, we feel like, fuck them other people, fuck them other rappers, like, you putting us up there, making us feel like what we saying and what we doing is important. That's something to us, because growing up, people don't make us feel like that. So, yeah, you somebody. Don't say you ain't nobody.
Thank you, Glizzy Glow. You know, that reminds me. When it comes down to me, I'm always hearing about the bullshit I do. I'm always hearing about how I'm always putting the negative out. I'm always hearing about how I'm causing other people to beef with each other. I'm always hearing about how it's a whole lot of shit that I don't put out there, but it's a lot of bullshit I put out, and that's all they see.
Right.
But I always tell them, it's positive shit I put out. When I tell people, I don't mind putting out positive shit, but if I do that, pay attention to this just as much as you will pay attention to the bullshit. I do it, 9 times out of 10, they don't see it still. And on top of that, it's like, what I do is a thankless job. So I can care less for it, thank you. It would be nice to hear it, but at the same time, I don't hear it. And on top of that, I don't wake up to how you're feeling mentally. I don't wake up to how's life. I don't wake up to what you're going through. I don't wake up to, come kick with me. I don't wake up to a lot of shit. I don't ever get that treatment like I'm a human. I be trying to tell people I'm a human behind this shit. As much as I blog about other things or other people, I'm a nigga too.
Like, I took cut you off. Do you get that from me though? You got people like me. I don't know if there's a lot of people that's like me, but I tell you all the time when we talk, I say good morning when we first greet each other.
Yeah, you do.
I make sure, like, you know.
And sometimes when people say that to me, I feel like they say it, but they don't mean it, and they always say that like in a professional way. Like me, they try to talk to me professional.
Remember what you asked me? You said, why did I do what I did when I first, start fucking with you and shit? We ain't gotta speak on it, but.
Yeah, for sure.
What I said because I support you. I support the movement. I support what you're doing, like. even if it ain't a lot of people like me, if it's only one other person like me, like, just know it's somebody out there like me, like, I fuck with it for real, because it's like, no matter what people say, you still putting us on. Even when you put up, I ain't gonna lie to you, when you put up the shit about me and Memo, when you put up the comment that he said, I didn't like that comment at all that he said. He liked it because he felt like he was taking up for me. I didn't feel like he was taking up for me. I felt like it was cool because to the public eye, they was like, oh yeah, he taking up for her, blah, 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 this and that. I didn't like what he said, personally. I feel like he could have said something better than that. And I told him that that's my man. I see him every day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had that conversation with him personally. But the flashback we got from people was the flashback that he was, like, saying. Like, I didn't feel that way. But when you posted it, I was like, man, there's some shit that I ain't really, I ain't really fuck with it. But it was like the people in the comments were saying like they fuck with it, like, So I feel like no matter if you feel like it's good or bad, what you doing and saying, it might not be good or it might not be bad to certain people, but you putting us on that platform for people to see and people to notice and people to take awareness, like. So it's like, when you an artist or when you somebody that's trying to get your name out there or when you somebody that's in the public eye, good and bad feedback is good feedback to me. So.
But at the same time, you're in a public eye. There's one thing that, like with me and what I deal with, you deal with too, which clearly you just brought out. Which is why I want to ask you, how you doing mentally up here?
How I'm doing mentally? I feel like I'm doing great mentally, and I don't even want to keep on touching on this because like we already talked about this shit, but like the person that I'm with, like I feel like he helped me a lot with that. Because at first, get your niece and nephew, please. Tell them to be quiet. Thank you.
Hey, sit the fuck!
Oh my God.
Yeah, well.
Be quiet for real. I feel like the person that I'm with really helped me with that a lot because he been in the public eye for a long time. And I have too, but not how he have. You feel what I'm saying? He been around millions of people and he have millions of people saying shit about him, and I have probably like thousands of people saying shit about me. So it's like the person that I'm with really like, put me in that mental place where I'm just like, I don't care about what y'all say about me. Feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, fuck them people. They don't know you for real. Like.
So would you say that person molded you into a stronger woman?
I feel like I was already that, but it's like a person that been through it with, like, I've been with people and they never had to live the life that I live because they not rappers and they're not in the public eye, they're not a public figure. So it's like they don't understand what I go through and shit like that. So me being with a person that actually go through that and get trolled all the time and people say shit about them all the time is like somebody that I can actually relate to. It made me feel better. So I say mentally I'm doing good. Just by that, like, a motherfucker back me up, like, fuck them people, you know what I'm saying? Them people don't know you for real. So yeah. And even like he learned a lot of shit from me, like, it's in certain areas, like, when I go live and shit, people be under my live, like, saying shit, but I'm used to that. So it's like, with him, he blocked all fake pages and shit like that. So it's like, that's something that he learned from me, like, fuck them people that's up on your shit, saying shit, don't even pay attention to that type of shit. So it's like, we learn from each other.
Right.
So mentally, I say I'm doing good.
As you should. Alright, now, 2 topics before we wrap this shit up. Now, there's a lot of people who might know who you are, and a lot of people who do know who you are. And a lot of these people are rappers, but at the same time, they might be a little nervous to talk to you. And the reason why is because they don't know if you fuck with them.
Right.
So it's like they might fuck with you, but they don't know if Glizzy gonna fuck with them. Right. So we're just gonna give credit where it's due here. So I'm just gonna name a couple rappers out here, and just, if you can, just say one thing positive about them.
Okay.
All right. First one, Lufo.
Lil Folk. I feel like if Lil Folk was still making music right now, I would listen to everything he made. Like, I don't know him personally, but when he was making music, like, that was my shit.
For sure.
Yeah. Even though he's from out west and I'm from out south, like, out south fucked with Lil Folk.
Of course. I'm pretty sure every side of the city fuck with him, but I see what you're saying, though. Alright, next one. Queen Key. Something positive?
What?
I would say, I don't know her personally, but like, I respect the fact that she, no matter what people say about her, like, she keep going. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I like people like that. Like, people troll her all the time. People say shit about her all the time. People say shit about her music all the time, but she keep going. I like people like that. Like, fuck what them people saying. Keep doing your shit.
Of course. Kayla B.
Kayla B, that's my homie, man. We live in the same state. You know, we both don't live in Chicago. We live in Atlanta and shit. Like,
Alright.
Why I'm still
Sorry.
sitting here? Cause baby, I get messy. I gotta go.
oh my God.
Anything good?
Nah, I'm laughing at somebody over there. That shit hilarious.
Hello.
Okay, but yeah, I fuck with Kayla B. Like, we cool. Like, yeah,
Alright.
for sure.
Lil Reese.
I don't know Reese.
Nothing positive to say?
Yeah, that's my people. That's funny.
She got something to say.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Oh, be
that little vibe moment I was just imitating there. Alright, Duck.
LBG Duck. Rest in peace his soul. He was one of the starters of drill music.
And I'll definitely agree with that statement.
For sure.
Alright, and last but not least, Tay Savage.
I don't know Tay Savage.
Nothing positive to say? I'm gonna actually say something positive, not if you know him not.
I've been seeing him a lot in the media lately, but I don't know who that is. I don't got shit to say though. Like, do your shit, gang. You doing your shit, go ahead.
Okay. Alright. Now for the final part, and then we gonna wrap this up here. And this is TCW feedback. Remember how I was telling y'all I was just a nigga? You know, your response is the same shit that other people been telling me. They also told me more shit too.
Right.
They also say shit like, I put upcomers on they never heard of before. I got labels watching the city. I'm carrying Chicago culture. And overall, I'm doing good for myself from my young age. But that's just from the followers. And you're someone I posted. And we talk from time to time too. So, it is different when it's coming from you. And clearly you did not have to do this interview, but you did. You even came from Atlanta over here, so I really do thank you. So clearly you support the wave, and you said it again.
For sure.
But the question is there
I
any...
support the wave more than any other blog. Cause this is strictly shit for Chicago. Like, I really fuck with that. Like, I don't have no ops in my city. I fuck with every rapper from my city. Like, even, like, you know, people that people don't expect me to fuck with. Like, I fuck with everybody that's trying to do something positive with their life. I don't have no ops. So it's like, I fuck with my city, period. So the Chicago wave, that shit just like hit different. Cause it's like, nobody do that shit for Chicago. Why my kids gonna...
I closed the door. I didn't keep it up.
Alright. That's a nice way to say it. Anything specific you like to...
Come on now, Jamal.
Alright, anything specific you like about the wave?
Specifically what I like about the wave, like, when I wake up in the morning, I just see new shit up on there. It's just like, damn, somebody did it again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that type of shit. Like, even when I see my names and shit, and I don't even be expecting the shit, it's just like, damn, like, you make Chicago feel like, you give people that thrive, like, let me do something else. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Alright, that's something nice to hear.
Cause I feel like I'm around other influencers and rappers and all that's signed, that's big artists. Like, I don't post to my rapper friends. I don't do none of that shit. But I'm around a lot of people that's made it in the industry already. And I feel like a lot of people from Chicago don't really make it that far. I swear to God, I don't feel like that. Like, people that's actually got a name in Chicago and got signed and shit like that, I feel like they don't never get a good deal or a good, like, career, like. Besides, like, Lil Durk, Chief Keef, like, I feel like Chief Keef made his own way. Like, so it's like, Chicago wave make me feel like, damn, we probably got a little chance. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I be getting discouraged when I see my other influencer friends, my other rapper friends that's not from Chicago, that's really doing some shit that's the whole world know them. Like, I feel like I be getting discouraged because, like, Chicago bitches or Chicago niggas, like, we don't make it that far. We always get fucked, like. So I be getting discouraged and scared and shit, like. I done had plenty of deals on the table, plenty of opportunities, but it's like, I don't want to fuck myself. So, with this type of platform, I feel like this make us feel like, oh, we probably got a chance. You know what I'm saying?
That's nice to know that I can give that chance. All right, now I'm right in front of you. Look into my eyes. Look. One thing you don't like about the wave, if any.
What?
I'm not gonna say I don't like nothing about the Chicago Wave page personally because I would be lying. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make up nothing to tell you. One thing I don't like is the fans that be in the comments, like, certain stuff they really don't be knowing what the fuck they talking about. You feel what I'm saying? And like, when I got time to clear that shit up, and I'm gonna let your ass know. And you see, like, you can go back and look at that shit when I clear that shit up. People don't really be on that. They be like, oh, my bad, like, I ain't know this, or ooh, like, they be trying to be cool and shit. Like, when I got time, and I'm gonna let y'all ass know.
And that is true.
I don't give a fuck if I had 2 million followers. If I got time, I'm gonna let y'all ass know. Y'all ass green, y'all goofy. For sure.
Alright. With that being said, sometimes the fans better leave you alone.
No, all the time the fans better leave me the fuck alone. Because I don't give a fuck if it was 2 months or if I got time and I got time to go touch back on them, I'm gonna touch back on them, I'm gonna treat your ass. And if you take it that far, I'm gonna come find you.
And I will not finish the rest.
Because I got people that don't play about me.
Say less. Alright, now, before we close out, is there any final remarks, any comments, any shout outs, or anything you want to get off your chest?
I want to say shout out to all my friends because my friends support me down to the ground. They come to every show, everything they can make it to. You feel what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to my manager, Mello. He been rocking with me since day one. He make everything happen for me. And shit, just shout out to everybody that's supporting me positively, all my supporters that don't ever give up on me, even when I feel like I'm finna give up on myself. So yeah, period. And shout out to the Chicago Wave.
And with that being said, before I get going, I'd like to say thank you for allowing me to slide in your place and establishment here. Once again, I do love the place. And of course, thank you for allowing me to interview you. And before I can go, I just want you to know, first off, whenever you're ready, we can always get a part 2 in. And always, you will forever be a part of the Chicago Wave. And I will see you when I see you. Have a good one, Miss Glove.
I bet.